A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant diplomatic engagement, Russian President Vladimir Putin and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi are scheduled to meet on the sidelines of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO) summit in Tianjin, China, on September 1st, 2025. This summit, which runs from August 31st to September 1st, is particularly noteworthy as it coincides with a shifting global power dynamic, where the SCO is increasingly recognized as a platform for non-Western nations to bolster security and economic collaboration. The meeting comes after a series of telephone conversations between the two leaders throughout the year, marking their first face-to-face interaction in 2025. The discussions are anticipated to encompass a broad spectrum of topics, including energy cooperation, defense ties, trade opportunities, and regional security issues. This bilateral engagement aligns with both nations' goals of reinforcing their independent foreign policy strategies, with India recalibrating its regional approach amidst ongoing tensions with China and Russia pivoting towards Asia due to strained relations with the West. The relationship between India and Russia, officially termed a Special and Privileged Strategic Partnership since December 2010, celebrates its 15th anniversary this year. This milestone not only serves as a reflection of the historical depth of their cooperation, but also presents an opportunity to outline future initiatives. Over the years, the partnership has expanded into various sectors including nuclear energy, defense production, space exploration, cybersecurity, and pharmaceuticals. The Kremlin has indicated that the upcoming meeting will focus on enhancing bilateral trade and exploring multilateral projects within the SCO and BRICS frameworks. One of the key outcomes expected from this encounter is the groundwork for President Putin's official visit to India in December 2025, a continuation of annual summits that have been a tradition for over 2 decades. These summits have historically served as platforms for announcing significant agreements and initiatives. Preparations for the December visit are anticipated to involve negotiations on several critical areas. The expansion of energy partnerships, particularly in oil, gas, and nuclear energy, long-term defense contracts that include co-production of advanced military equipment, enhanced cooperation in space and emerging technologies, trade diversification to decrease reliance on traditional sectors, and strengthening financial mechanisms to navigate Western sanctions. This makes the Tianjin meeting a crucial step in shaping the agenda for year-end bilateral talks. The SCO summit is particularly significant as it marks Modi's first visit to China in over 7 years, showcasing India's recognition of the importance of regional groupings despite ongoing border disputes with Beijing. For Russia, the summit serves as an opportunity to reaffirm its central role in regional diplomacy amid its strained relations with Western countries. The presence of both leaders alongside Chinese President Xi Jinping underscores the ongoing relevance of the Russia-India-China (RIC) trilateral format, which has been promoted as a counterbalance to Western alliances in Asia. Moreover, the summit coincides with a major military parade in Beijing on September 3rd, commemorating the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II in Asia. Putin and Modi's participation in both the summit and the commemorative events will be interpreted as an endorsement of China's growing role as a facilitator of large-scale international gatherings. Key issues likely to dominate the discussions between Modi and Putin include energy security, as India has emerged as one of the largest buyers of discounted Russian oil, defense cooperation, focusing on technology transfers and ensuring existing contracts are not disrupted by Western sanctions, trade and payments, addressing the complexities of bilateral trade affected by sanctions on Russian banks, regional security, with discussions on Afghanistan, the Indo-Pacific, and other conflicts, affecting Eurasian stability and multilateral engagement, particularly coordination within the SCO, BRICS, and G20 regarding reforms in global governance institutions. The meeting between Modi and Putin extends beyond mere bilateral relations. It comes at a time of realignment in the global landscape, with nations seeking alternatives to Western-dominated institutions. For India, it represents a delicate balancing act of maintaining strong ties with the United States and its allies while engaging with Russia and China. For Russia, The meeting highlights its capability to retain valuable allies in Asia despite increasing pressure from Europe and the United States. For China, hosting both leaders at the SCO illustrates its role as a major player in shaping Eurasian politics. In conclusion, the upcoming meeting between Vladimir Putin and Narendra Modi during the SCO summit in Tianjin is set to be a pivotal moment in international diplomacy. With critical issues such as energy, defense, trade, and regional security at the forefront, this bilateral discussion is expected to reinforce the robust ties between India and Russia while also influencing the future of Eurasian geopolitics. As the world watches closely, the outcomes of this meeting will undoubtedly have far-reaching implications for the international order. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.